Hi. So it's been a while since I've done this. Finally getting back to it. We're just going to do some general messages for the collective, and if this reading has found you, it definitely has something in it for you. So if you feel guided to hear me out, continue. Alright. General reading, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay, we've got the Ace of Water crossed by the Page of Fire. In the past energy, Eight of Air. I'll just put the cards down and then start talking about them. Just easier that way. We're just doing the classic Celtic Cross spread. So the overall energy that we are getting is the Nine of Fire, which is the Nine of Wands, in case somebody is used to the Rider-Waite terminology. What I get from this is that there is a lot of hidden energy inside of you, or not just hidden, I feel like dormant energy, I guess, dormant emotions, dormant thoughts, words, images, but at the same time, there is this sense of numbness, if that makes sense. Because in the past energy, we have the Eight of Air, which is the Eight of Swords again, so that is about being stuck in the air, stuck in your head. Current situation, Ace of Cups crossed by the Page of Wands. Definitely there is a younger energy around you, or just, I say energy because even if the person, that whoever you're dealing with, is older than you, they could very well have the energy of being young. So age, again, just a number. And you have come out of so much of like a mental trauma, mental prison, or you're in the process of coming out of it, that whoever you are meeting, if they are not matching the level of emotional openness as you, it is coming across to you as an immature person, if that makes sense. But what I'm getting in your hidden energy is, we've got the Patience card, and in your what you can expect position, we have the Two of Pentacles, and in your next move, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So, seeing what I see here, the universe is asking you to not only be a little bit patient with this energy, or the person or situation, whoever, whatever you're dealing with, and at the same time, shift your focus towards your material abundance, instead of focusing on, just saw 333, uh, instead of focusing on the feeling or the emotion side of it, or side of life as a whole right now. And the number 14 could be significant for some of you, it just kept highlighting. And how do you see yourself? Page of Water. Because you are dealing with this energy that makes you feel this indifference, or this um, or this lack of spiritual awakening in the person that you're dealing with, it's making you feel like your progress is not as much as you thought it would be, because the perception that you have is, have come if you have come this far, you feel like you shouldn't be attracting this kind of people that represent or even show this level of naivety or lack of spiritual awakening or whatever that may be. And in your environment we have Four of Pentacles, hopes and fears, 10 of water, and the outcome is Four of Wands. Oh, I didn't see it until just now. I just laid out the cards, then I just saw it. Okay. um in your environment we have the Four of Earth, like I said, which is the Four of Pentacles. That being, um I'm getting this very giddy and blushy energy from this reading, because I feel like no one has made you feel the way that you're feeling right now. I also feel like I jumped from channeling one collective to another, so bear with me, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Um, but again, in your environment being Four of Pentacles, everyone around you on a very big level is holding on to one thing or the other. That is why you are feeling that people, whoever you're dealing with, are or is not matching your level of frequency, your spiritual frequency. And this under no circumstance means that your journey is lacking something somewhere. It just means that the universe is actually showing you this to only remind you of how far you've come, if that makes sense. So it's almost like a situation where you're being asked to look at it in a positive manner. In your hopes and fears we have the Ten of Cups. So that is, of course, you want that happily ever after, but you also fear it because of how far you've come, because of how much you have mastered detachment, because of how much you have mastered being spiritually aware and awakened, and so on and so forth. You see where I'm going with this? You already know where I'm going with this. Um, you want the happily ever after, but at the same time, there is a big time resistance in opening yourself up to the possibility of it because of how far you've come, if that makes sense. So, again, the outcome being Four of Fire, which is the Four of Wands, and the 14 number again being significant. I feel like whenever you're watching this in like 2 months time frame, 8 weeks, give it that much time if it feels like you can, and you will be in a much more stable headspace, in a much more stable mindset, in a much more confident mindset about whatever this scenario is that is for you. But the biggest message that I got from what I'm seeing right now is that do not question your journey. You've come a long way. Whatever you're being presented with, whoever you are being presented with, it is just something that the universe is bringing in front of you just to show you how far you can come. Because the fact that you are able to analyze, able to figure out, able to even judge, able to identify how the other person or other people, whatever scenario that is for you, are thinking, feeling, and which level of journey they are at, and all that. Like that discernment, that is how far you've come. That is your growth. So you just need to look at it a little differently, instead of looking at it that the universe is testing you or something like that. Of course there are always tests, but right now I feel like the message is really loud and clear about just actually enjoying how far you've come and acknowledging it, and embracing it and being proud of yourself for it. All right. So I guess that's it. I hope you took something out of this reading. Take care.